Hi, this is Wormatty. Today we're testing Ilikespace A2 by Sudsy.
Pyro, calling here. Something just came up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight to the death.
I can't really read that button. Oh no, not a free run button. I hope it kills people. Weird effect, that is.
Hooray, it doesn't crash.
4, 3, 2, 1. Control point enabled. Move.
Interesting detail in the room. You know, red dev textures, a bunch of decals, a couch, a lamp that's flickering. That's pretty interesting.
Button's a bit small.
It's still an alpha,
Easy to
so-
miss. Bye-bye.
Yeah, but I mean...
Whee!
Nice detail.
I mean, it's better than most fucking spawn rooms. Most of the
What are they doing? Oh shit.
What?
Yeah.
Cat?
That's not spacious.
Spacious. The frig? Oh, that's a bit
This
unfair.
fucking... What the
Yeah.
hell, Kermit?
Those are a bit cheap, those kinds of
What does
traps.
that gotta do with space?
Why didn't I
Turn
hear
his face.
Peter splash?
Jesus, people are just dying. Just killing people. Fuck me. Not messing about with this, are you? It's good that you've got anti... Oh, fuck! It's not an anti-rush
What
door.
does that trap even do?
Yeah, The fuck?
Oh, that's not a trap.
How are you here?
I can't
Yeah,
even
these are
see what's in
decals.
there. What the fuck is that face?
Could probably add.
I can barely even see it.
Could probably add like $sign no decal to the materials for the decals if you don't want
I
people to
think
spray over them.
you probably need to
I don't
add some
even know what that
anti-rush
face is.
mechanisms because
Oh!
this first
oh my
section
God.
looks pretty easy to rush through.
This sound effect is kind of loud.
Yeah, because I just walked out into space.
Oh,
Also,
you've got
this seems to not move when you have one or two people.
touch blocking problem here. That's what happens when more than one person on a moving object touches each other. It is
crap.
easy to fix. There's a 2
Yeah,
or
that is
3
loud.
solutions, or 4 in fact, I think actually, 5 possibly.
This is kind of a nitpick, but like with this outdoor space area, wouldn't it be more low gravity because it's in space?
That looks a bit unfair.
I'm guessing these wires are a trap.
Yeah, it's pretty dark at the
I
moment.
don't know,
Difficult to see this player. But it's not that bad actually. Oh, they didn't die.
It's called strafe.
Why is there an Among Us?
That's pretty cool.
What do you mean straight?
You can make this.
Which one's the forwards and which one's the
fall
backwards?
damage.
Okay.
It's heavy, I don't think so.
Where's
I can go
the...
heavy next round.
Oh, I'm coming from the opposite direction now. That's slightly confusing. Sorry, they're coming from the opposite direction now.
Way farther than I thought it was.
Try to maintain the same
Yes, in
direction
your
if you
face,
can
I got- Oh,
with the activator corridor.
That'd be impossible to finish without running gloves? Okay.
okay.
Whoa.
That's all
What happened to the
that was
door?
weird. Yeah, that door kind of clips. Weird.
Yeah.
I can't. I want to say it's probably like when, probably just like it fucking, like the LOD is just messing up.
Nap time.
Yeah, you could probably lean into this portal theme with like how Portal 2 ends, maybe.
Wow.
Could be cool.
That looks really interesting. I tell you what, I don't know if it's in. I don't know if it's intentional, but this red outline at the very edges looks really interesting. It looks just like an artifact, but I think you should try to do that, to use it. Which one's forwards and which one's backwards? This one, I guess. Oh my god, this is tight. Oh, I don't like small activator rooms.
Whoa, the Rick May statue. Nice tribute.
What's happening? Where am I going?
Champion's Destiny, oh my god.
And why am I hearing a voice line playing from everywhere, wherever I go?
How do I...
I'd probably low grab. Nope, never mind.
I'm confused now.
What the fuck do you do there?
Oh, what? That's a floor.
It comes up.
Very hard to see the floor against the backdrop of the.
The cube moves to.
Have I got low gravity here? No.
Crap, that took forever
That's
for it to
weird.
move. Well, at least we know now.
I don't even know.
Bit narrow, this particular corridor, and there's no traps.
I'm gonna try to
Work in
push that.
progress though, so it's fine. Try to avoid teleporting the activator around if you can. Try always to have just one long continuous corridor.
Portal 2 theme, man.
Keep teleporting to a minimum.
If you like base the map off of like the Portal 2 ending.
Teleporting
Already is a Portal 2 map.
can disorient people,
I know that, but it's not based around space.
and it also makes it
Could-
harder to see
I feel like this could
where
be
the
like-
runners
it could
are
be
as the
like
activator.
Science, like space facility.
Yeah.
That would honestly be a good idea. I haven't seen anyone do that yet.
Yeah, you just go off the ending of Portal 2, and then imagine if they built a facility on here. A lot of creativity you can go through with that. Probably have to rework some of these beginning traps though. They're more like meme traps.
Slap him again, please.
This looks like a really... This trap... Oh, what the fuck?
Just grab him and throw him.
What happened?
Fucking slap me into the trap, you dumbass!
Thank you.
Kill yourself!
Jesus.
Classic Fortress.
It's like I never left fucking retro servers.
It's like I can still
This is
hear him.
admin abuse.
I think you,
Oh, is there an actual trap in this corner?
I don't think so.
Not what it would
Okay,
be.
so you maybe run out and die for nothing.
Oh.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood of testing, so I'm leaving.
Okay,
Is it just
thanks,
weird? Does the
activator.
sound effect affect like voice communication?
They just left. But yeah, this sound is so damn loud. I don't like it.
I mean, I do know, like, some sounds, like, you can preview them, they sound fine, but sometimes they just, like, play again and again over itself, just overlapping itself sometimes. It's very weird.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Because I know, like, sometimes, like, there's certain noises, like, if you put it onto a door, it's really
So,
loud.
what you have here is a classic Deathrun corridor. As you can see, people are kind of just rushing straight ahead. That's fairly common when it's just a simple corridor, and all of the traps are by default
Fucking bitch.
easy or asleep. In Steamworks Extreme, to use an extreme example, so to speak, by default the traps are all naturally hazardous. They have static or
Yeah, it's only
automated
one- one
hazards.
people, one person on it.
Whilst it makes them more challenging, it also means that people cannot just rush through. So the activator doesn't have to
Jonathan,
worry
take your
about
dumpy off the platform. It's
losing people. They can easily kind of run backwards and forwards and know where people are. So you should try to incorporate some
The point is now available
kind of
for
built-in anti-rush mechanics into your traps. Make them naturally hazardous, or just have some anti-rush mechanics here and there. The most simple one is the kind of thing you'd see in Office, where you just have a door that slowly
You
opens.
fatty. You both got off.
And
okay.
even though it kind of feels cheap, it works quite well. I think simplicity can be the best option sometimes.
Well, actually, to come to think of it, is the fact sphere when you fall into space. Is that a soundscape or is that just ambience?
Oh no, not jump strafing.
That honestly could sometimes be why, because sometimes if you're not close enough to an ambience, it just doesn't play.
Air strafing is what I would consider an advanced movement.
Honestly, you can learn them and they'll be easy. Honestly,
I think if you're good at air strafing, then that kind of thing doesn't really present a challenge if you can surf. But if you don't know how to do it, or you're not very good, this is kind of what I would call a hard stop or a hard barrier. Where so far the traps have been really easy. The skill required has just been jumping in and out of a box. You know, nothing extraordinary. Whereas now we've got this advanced movement requirement, which really ramps up the skill ceiling.
On purpose, have no sound whatsoever.
Yeah, either that or you could add like a
So,
space ambiance.
what I usually suggest people do when they're using surfing and stuff, air strafing, is keep air strafing as an alternative route, or give people a chance to practice it earlier on where they don't die from it, or keep it until the end, so it tends to be the most experienced players to get through. You can negate fall damage, by the way, using an attribute trigger. Just ask on the server later on and we'll show you how. It's a very slim trap. This looks really intriguing. I particularly like the cube maps, but the thing is they're showing the reflection from the activator's perspective. So that might be something you need to address, is maybe have some more cube app entities here. This texture choice looks a bit odd, but it's an alpha map, so it's okay.
Wait, there's music?
Okay, random. Maybe you want to only have this visible when it's the Rick May holiday somewhere. Just so, not because I'm against Rick May, it's just that when you do the special thing all the time, it ceases to become special or ceases to be special.
Oh, it's this music.
If it was only visible, say, on the actual Rick holiday,
I don't know if this would be...
then it would be special.
I mean, honestly, I think traps like that should probably have the hurt with double with forgiveness.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that's very...
This is rather slow.
Traps like that, which can be easily exploitable.
Yeah.
Also, I
appreciate-
think the lighting is fucked up because when I hold down tab, the lighting works, but in real, when it's not, sometimes when I'm viewing it, it doesn't light up.
I appreciate the fact
like this
that
room, for example, it's dark when I'm not. This room, it's dark when I'm not holding down tab, but when I hold down tab, it's fully lit up. I don't know what's going on.
I appreciate the fact that those rotating platforms moved slowly. That's good, because rotating platforms are very easy to slip off of, so you should avoid fast-moving platforms in Source, which you have done. Now, because you're using these trigger hurts with slow pain drains, a medic can quite often out-heal them. If you have another medic caught in the same trap, then those medics can just heal each other non-stop. So what you should have, the simplest solution there is to go to your trigger hurt, edit its properties, and change it to doubling with forgiveness.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say
so that the pain ramps up
You
over
want
time.
the music or like certain sounds to be working in certain parts. I think
Another thing you can do
soundscape would work.
is to apply pain or increase the pain after a delay, let's say, and you can do that by setting the damage of the trigger hurt using add output damage after with a delay of say 10 seconds or something, but it's probably best just to use doubling with forgiveness and start with a low pain value, or set the pain value of the trigger hurt to 1 or something.
You might have to do S&D restart on your end.
Also, you seem to have some kind of secret... Whoa, what the hell? Where am I going? I don't know what happened there. You seem to have some kind of secret that allows the activator to get into... Sorry, a person to get into the activator corridor. I think, given that this is an alpha, it's fine. But you should not have that in your production map, because people will reliably exploit it all the time, and it'll just cause so many issues. It's the same thing with Iconian. Well, it's not. It's the same thing as Office, but in Iconian, that's another example of a kind of something with an example of a secret that can be exploited to delay the round. I don't know if you know it, but there's a secret where you can find a little hidden entrance and you climb in and you go into the credits room. Well, that means you can bypass the motivator. The activator doesn't know where you are, so you can stay there forever.
I can't quite make it out.
And it's confusing. So try to avoid situations where the runners kind of disappear from the activator's point of view for a prolonged period of time. Anything else I think we need to test?
When Death triggered that vent trap, it looked like there was no visual change or sound.
This one?
No, inside the vent.
Oh, okay. So, okay, that's weird. So it didn't kill me when it coming forward, but it killed me when it coming forward.
That was weird.
I do want to try that platforming part with stock heavy. Because I feel like it's possible, but it's really, like, timing is, like, crucial. Okay. Well, that... spotting right on the railing wasn't a good idea. Kind of
Isn't
stuck.
it impossible as heavy on the last section?
I feel like
The one where it's changing spots.
Yeah, that one seemed like it would be...
Oh, okay, there's too many people on it. It's breaking. It's breaking.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I think we should all start jumping.
This Funk track train,
You're right.
Don't fall off.
if you set the spawn flag on it to
Everyone needs to participate. Everyone needs to start jumping.
cannot be blocked by player, then, well, that's self-explanatory.
Rick is literally just...
Oh, so slightly working. That's because he's a troll.
You hound troll.
Ooh. Oh god, this one's gonna be a pain to go.
Yep, it's doing the
it
same
breaks.
thing. All of them are gonna do the same thing.
Lucky ass crew heavy.
Yeah, there's too many people on it, so it just completely breaks it. That's gonna happen to all of them.
Slap these trolls.
Because everyone, honestly, the heavies on there that have the Gru, they can jump right over. They have enough speed to go over that gap. Okay, so this one. Okay.
Slowest part of any map.
So it looks like each platform can only take one person.
Yeah. Oh.
It would be nice if you put us into third person in this minigame. You can do that using... Well, oh, there's two okay.
There's no music.
It looked too similar to the pink.
I can hear music.
No, I can't hear music. I have a special V script I can give you, which puts people into third person when they go into a trigger. Very good. So hit me up and I'll give it to you. Very good for mini games like this. I think in games like this, people should always have third person. Because it just, you know, most of the time the Deathrun servers give you the option of going into third person. So if you're playing and you go into third person, you've got an advantage over other people, but it also means that you're kind of required to go into third person, really, every time you want to play the game. So it's just a hassle, whereas with my special V script, it happens automatically. It puts people into third person, and when they leave it or die, they go back to what they were using before. So you should add some. You should add an info observer point to your minigames to allow people to watch the minigame without having to spectate through the eyes of a player. You can keep them disabled. Oh, also, I can see cosmetics belonging to other players attached to this blue player. I think the cause of that is the trigger hurt damage type. Certain damage types and trigger hurts will cause this weird glitchiness. But I'm not sure. So yeah, you put info observer points in your minigames, keep them disabled by default, and then when it comes time to use them, what you do is you enable one of them and you disable all the others in the course. And then anybody who's spectating on a disabled camera should switch over to the one in the minigame. You can also, there's an input you can send to TF game rules entity, which sets people's observer points. And you can give it the target name of the info observer point in the minigame, and anybody who's observing, spectating or on the spectator team, they'll switch to that camera, and then you just send that input again, but clear it, and then that will allow people to switch away from that camera if they want to.
Pyro, Pauling here. I need something done.
Right, it's time to teleport away again.
Fight to the death.
So GG, Jonathan.
Arena time.
Whoa.
Oh, nice. You successfully implemented my health scaling
Sure hope I don't get
V script. That's good.
off this platform.
So that must get you up there. Okay, that's good. Here's the blue player. So you've got a bit of a problem here. And that is that, oh.
I'm dead.
Your arena doesn't really have any cover for the activator there. It's very easy for people to shoot them all the time. You should try to have some cover. Make the layout a bit more intricate. Less open. Also, you have a TF Logic Arena, and in that you'll have a control point unlock time limit. You'll need to set that to 0 or -1 to stop the game from doing a random countdown after 60 seconds.
Burke is gonna get bullied.
You can see Burke is just getting shat on by everyone. Although the addition of portals is quite an interesting gameplay mechanic. But this floor here is very open. Do you know what I... Ah, okay.
I see it, though.
Arena.
Nice colour text. I do wonder if this needs to be so tall. I suppose it wouldn't be a cube then, would it? Oh, I tell you what, air blasting's going to be fun. Where are
Can I
they?
get a health kit? No, I can't.
4, 3, 2, 1. Control point enabled.
Fuck's sake, Matthew.
Stop air blasting for 1 second. I'm letting you backstab me.
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Oh yeah. Well, not even Skyle has hail as death anymore.
It still does, but
Yeah,
they
they
started
No, it
that.
doesn't. I mean, the player model is hail, but it's not actually versus Saxon hail plugin.
Yeah,
You can't jump or
it's-
anything like that.
literally all it is, I think, it's just a soldier reskin a Saxon hail with a fixed amount of health, but sometimes he can be Shrek, and that's it.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is.
He's just getting bullied.
Control point enabled. Get
Poor
going.
dude.
GG.
Pyro, hauling here. Something just came up.
Yeah, you may want to redesign it. As yeah, I don't think any Deathrun server anymore runs with Saxton. At least in my knowledge.
Oh my god, A-Train, hello. Oh, bye A-Train.
Are there triggers in this area that like do anything?
What's that? What's the one next to the activator box?
It's a good question.
It should be right here, I'd expect, but
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control point enabled. Get going.
Oh yeah.
damn guys.
We are not pro bacon.
No, the one thing that I've seen is that the only color that has not been picked is black.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even see black.
Yeah, I feel like if the animated texture behind it is black at a certain time, I don't think it's gonna be easy to tell.
I agree.
That's what I was waiting for when the color game was first picked.
You fail. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
People don't listen to that. I think in this, it might be a good idea to give blue player an outline. Oh shit. I actually died. I was going to say, give blue an outline so we can see where they are at all times, because they're the boss. And you could also make them slightly larger as well. Or twice the size if you want, or 1.5 times the size. You can do that, I think, using the input set model scale 1.5. And it takes 2 arguments. The first argument is the scale.
Hi, Pyro. It's Miss Pauling.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight!
And the second argument is the time it takes to...
Sorry, man.
Reach that.
Any tips? Make what you want to make, I think. And then through practice you'll learn what you need to know. That's what I did.
In Arena, also helps, rather than having large health and ammo packs, to have small or medium-sized ones, and then spread them around a bit. You can use health and ammo packs to kind of draw people to a certain place. There you go, you've got an example here. Oh, to draw them out of hiding as well. They're useful in, say, territory control. So, for instance, if you have a map where there's a health and ammo pack which are out in the open somewhere on a ledge, or health or ammo pack, then that will
this is a good start to a map.
cause people to come out, expose themselves, or reveal their hiding spot in order to get that desperately needed health and ammo. This guy's dying.
This is just...
It's important to note that we have 5 or 6 heavies here. That's because we've been repeatedly spawning ourselves into the arena match. So people are... they're choosing a loadout which is best for the arena. But obviously using a heavy in the Deathrun course would be bad for them because they get a slower speed. So it's kind of like a balance. I think in reality, you wouldn't have, you know, 5 or 6 heavies alive at the end of the round when the arena match goes live. People would be the classes they chose when they started the round because they like that class, whatever. So you'd have greater class variety. So don't feel like you have to nerf heavies or provide resistances against heavies or anything like that. I think, if anything, the only thing you need to focus on really is the layout of the arena. Try to look at normal arena maps for a bit of inspiration or a bit of an idea. They have, say, some areas which are long-sighted, some areas which are close quarters combat.
The traps are a little wide in this first area.
They have occasional dead ends, so people get trapped in places.
Shooting-wise, I'd really go into that Portal 2 thing you got going on.
They don't have places where you can stand up high and look down on people and shoot at people. It's easy to get to high spots. Because high spots are bad, because if people can just camp on a high spot and shoot down, and that person can't get up, then obviously it makes it far more difficult.
Platforms don't work well.
I think that's either from... if you have to make it like a funk brush track train or a funk door to make it a non-issue. I see where I'm at. You may want to make them